watching Unreal Ant Gaming. This is Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. You want to see me turn Super Saiyan? Or should I take it to the next level? I'm also the narrator, too. Next time on Dragon Ball Z, make sure and smash subscribe to Unreal Ant Gaming.
So Dragon Ball Super manga chapter number 63 officially drops in English tomorrow, and because of that, we have more additional spoilers, information, news, and a summary in regards to the events involving Moro, Maris, Beerus, Whis, and of course Goku, as we are going to translate and showcase the entirety of the manga chapter and review it tomorrow on the channel. So if you guys are new, hit that subscribe button, turn on all notifications, and give this video a big thumbs up if you guys are simply stoked, ready, and excited to find out what's about to happen next, because Maris is gone. Maris is gone, and because of this, it's going to serve as a trigger point for Goku to potentially activate Mastered Ultra Instinct, which kind of was alluded to quite some time ago within the Dragon Ball Super manga, specifically within this arc, because after Maris wanted to teach Goku the ways of mastering this power, he simply couldn't do it, and he couldn't do it on his own, so Maris had served a purpose in being that beacon of hope for Goku to potentially master this. So, courtesy of DBS Hype over on Twitter, we have the full summary, and the following summary goes as follows. Jocko questions where Maris has been all this time. Maris apologizes to Jocko, noting many things have happened. Jocko says that Moro is now way beyond what they can handle as Galactic Patrolmen. Maris explains that he understands this and that he is there to finish training. Training, Jocko asks. Son Goku's training, says Maris. Jocko then notices Goku and the others have vanished, huh? Speaking of which, I can't find Goku and the others. Where did they go? Moro questions just what Maris is after realizing Goku and company are now missing. Where did they go, says Moro. I evacuated them from the area, Maris replies. Moro tells Maris to stop fooling around while he dispels his barrier. As the barrier falls, Maris tells Jocko he's going off to buy some time. He rushes Moro and strikes him with his staff. Moro blocks and notes he can't feel Maris's life force energy. Your identity is that of a god, right? Maris smirks and then strikes at Moro again. Moro dodges, then goes off to attack Maris again, who dodges and extends his staff to strike Moro in the face. Moro halts himself as he is tossed away, wiping the blood from his lip. I see, Moro says. Jocko in shock still can't believe that Maris is this strong. The scene switches and Dende is gathered around the fallen members of the Dragon Team. Beerus and Whis have shown up, the latter noting that they must have forgot the one Galactic Patrol guy Jocko back on the field. Beerus doesn't care and then entrusts everything to Dende. As Beerus prepares to leave, Whis asks him where he's going. Beerus says, to Bulma's place, obviously. He only helped these guys because he's in it to protect Earth's food. Beerus notices that Maris is missing, while Whis seems aloft and says that Maris have somehow wandered off. Beerus doesn't mind because that just means more food for him. Back with the Dragon Team, Gohan asks Dende if he's okay. Dende is overhealing Goku and says Goku's wounds are too deep and his ki has reached the realm of the gods, so it will take some time for him to recover. I'll heal you too, Gohan-san, so please wait. Gohan responds that he'll go last. First is Dad and Piccolo's son, and then Vegeta. Goku wakes up with the start a scar visible on his chest where he was previously wounded. Dende is relieved and Goku asks where Moro is. Dende says he's currently fighting an angel. Goku is shocked. Certainly this angel must be Maris? Goku wonders just what the heck he's doing and explains to Dende that this is not good. Angels disappear if they fight beyond just training. Goku asks Dende to take care of the others and thanks him before flying off. Maris continues fighting Moro, the latter using Piccolo's eye beams, which gets blocked by Maris' staff. Moro kicks the staff away and headbutts Maris in the face before blasting him away with ki balls. As Moro rushes Maris, Maris retrieves his staff and guards against another attack. Moro questions on why Maris is hiding his power and why he'd rather use tools. Just then, Goku arrives on the battlefield. Shouting Maris' name, Maris is relieved that Goku is back, and Moro is surprised. Goku yells at Maris to stop, or else he'll disappear. Goku tells Maris to stand back, as he quotes, "From here, I'll be fighting again." He transforms back into his Ultra Instinct Science state and strikes out at Moro at seemingly no effect. Whis notes that Goku is using Sign once again, and Beerus wonders if he can win. Whis thinks it'll be tough. Moro punches Goku away, but Maris stops him from crashing into the landscape. Moro mocks Goku, saying that he couldn't beat him before with that form, so how does he think he'll do it now? Goku is upset. He can't bring out Ultra Instinct properly despite Maris' teachings. Maris says that no, this isn't a matter of training, he just needs a trigger to complete it. While Goku and Maris are standing there, Moro launches a surprise attack with his arm struck through the ground. He attempts to grab Maris by the back of the neck to copy his abilities, but Maris slices through his arm with his staff. Moro retrieves his arm and regenerates it, and Maris says that Moro's copy ability is too dangerous, so he at least wants to seal it up. Beerus notices that Maris is starting to use his angel powers and asks Whis if that's okay. Whis states that he can only act on Beerus' order. Beerus calls him sneaky because it's Beerus who the Grand Priest will be angry with. Beerus decides to go back. Moro charges back towards Maris and Goku, and Maris makes a speech saying that he was born an angel. He's not good or evil, always meant to be neutral. Maris dodges Moro and pushes him to the ground, splayed out with his telekinesis. Maris aims his staff and destroys the jewels on Moro's left hand. It seemed he used some sort of sealing ability on Moro. Maris continues speaking, saying that even if a universe disappears, all he could do is watch on. However, as he was able to work alongside the Galactic Patrollers, before he knew it, something started sprouting within him, a sense of justice. As the fight with Moro goes on, Maris continues, and I quote, "The Galactic Patrollers might be elite of their own planets, but looking at it from a universal level, they're powerless to the point that there's so many more criminals who are just stronger than them, breaking the galaxy's rules. However, they act out of faith. They're desperate to protect the galaxy. Off-world, the other members of the Galactic Patrol are escorting the captured prisoners away, noting Moro's the only one left, and they'll return to help out after bringing the others back to the prison." Back with Moro and Maris, Maris uses his staff like a rifle and snipes the jewel on Moro's other hand. As Maris starts to visibly disappear, he says, "I don't want to lose the peace in this galaxy." Jaco cries out, noting Maris is becoming see-through. Maris tells Goku that upon meeting him and the others, made his heart become firm. Goku questions what Maris is thinking, yelling at him to stop. Maris powers up. His angel ring becomes visible as he states that this will likely be the last attack. Meanwhile, Beerus and Whis touch down, Beerus yelling at Maris that his body is already vanishing. Whis says it's a shame. They're too late. Beerus thinks Whis knew about this from the beginning, but Whis acts innocent. Beerus laments that what he'll say to the Grand Priest, but Whis says that they'll think about it later. A powered-up Maris rushes towards Moro. Goku shouts after him, but Maris keeps going, remembering the time they shared during their moments of training. It was there Goku had told Maris that strong guys have always seemed to be bad, and that the only thing he could do is get stronger to fight them many times, and maybe those people will change. Maris realizes that Goku reforms bad people, and that there's those in the Galactic Patrol that think the same way. Goku says he's not in it for anything worthy like that, but isn't it more exciting that way? Back in the present, Moro forms a massive energy blast and throws it at Maris. Maris cuts through it, surprising Moro as he goes to form another attack. But before he can do so, Maris punches Moro straight in the head, shattering his last jewel. Moro crashes to the ground in pain while Maris starts to turn into dust. Goku and Jaco are shocked, and Maris tells Goku, "Goku-san, with your current power, if you complete Ultra Instinct, it will be far more stable than before. If your opponent is Moro or whoever else, you won't lose." Frantic
We love our new home,
There's so much space.
but we have ants.
Expired.
Jaco asks Goku to explain what the heck is going on, but Maris continues to fade away. His last words to Goku are, "This galaxy I loved. This universe full of excitement. Please protect it." As Maris vanishes completely, Jaco is in shock. Beerus notices he disappeared and Whis says shame. He was a clumsy younger brother. The final panel is Goku visibly upset with his back turned. But by the end of all of this, I want to get your thoughts in the comment section below about everything involving Maris and Moro, because it's quite interesting to see how Maris had made that sacrifice just for the sake of helping Goku, and I really don't see Beerus and Whis getting involved, kind of similar to how they did during the events of ROF. I think that they're going to sit back and watch, so this entire thing was basically hinted at since I think Maris went into the time chamber with Goku to try and help him master Ultra Instinct. So by the end of all of this, I hope you guys tune back in tomorrow, because we're going to have the entirety of this manga chapter covered in English, so you guys get to see what happens from start to finish again. Thank you all so much for watching.